Alright, welcome back. So right now we're going to look at how probability can be described when using a spinner. And a spinner is basically just a wheel, and I will spin an arrow and it will land on any number of colors. Now, the more likely an event is will be determined by how large the slice is for each color. So a greater chance of occurring will go to outcomes with large areas, and a smaller chance of occurring will go to colors with small areas. So let's look at A for our first one. Choose true or false for each of the following. The spinner is more likely to land on yellow than any other color. Because yellow is the largest amount of area in this circle, it takes up that amount of space, meaning it's almost 50% of that circle, and it is much more likely than any other color to occur as an outcome. Okay, for B, we have green and red are equally likely to occur. If you look at green and red, they are roughly the same size, and without actually having numbers to tell us, they are probably pretty accurately even, and that means that they are, in fact, equally likely to occur. If any of the slices are the same size, it means they have an equal likelihood of occurring. Okay, the chance of landing on blue is greater than yellow. Blue is much smaller than yellow, and that means that this is false. It is much more likely that we will land on yellow than land on blue. It is certain that the spinner will land on green. This is also false. It's not certain that this will occur. The only way we could guarantee that a spinner would land on green is if we made the entire circle green. Alright, let's look at E. So we have green and blue are equally likely. This is of course false. We can see that blue is smaller than green, and that means that they're not going to have equally likely chance of occurring. Okay, here's one for you guys to practice, so just give the video a pause, give it a go, and I will solve it in just a moment. Alright, let's get started. So we're looking at A, and we're looking at rolling a 2 on a fair 6-sided die. So a 2 has a 1 in 6 chance of occurring. So what else has a 1 in 6 chance of occurring? Rolling a number greater than 4? No. Flipping a coin and getting tails? No. Rolling a 3 on a 6-sided die? So yes. Rolling a 3 on a 6-sided die has the same chance of occurring. B. Drawing a heart from a standard deck of 52 playing cards. Well, drawing a diamond will have the same chance of occurring as well. C. Flipping a coin and getting heads will have the same chance as flipping a coin and getting tails. Rolling a 5 or a 6 on a 6-sided die, they are both numbers greater than 4, so they have the same chance of occurring as option B. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.